So, Miguel, you did tell us that Jeffrey Dahmer's mother, who lives in Fresno, they did
Yes.
research.
Well, a little backstory of Jeffrey Dahmer, he's a well known serial killer who used to murder men and teenagers,
Allegedly.
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 And this all happened in Milwaukee,
Hmm.
you know. And then, but one story that you also know is that her mother, Joyce, she actually moved to Fresno
I
back then.
know that's crazy. When you told me earlier, I said, we gotta talk about this.
So her mother, Joyce, she moved in Fresno with her son, her other son, not Jeffrey Dahmer, but the other
David.
one, David.
David.
Hmm
I
David.
heard that he changed his name though because he
Yeah,
didn't want
later
to
on he changed his name because he didn't wanna.
like be associated with the
Yeah,
name.
I mean, I would do the same exact thing, to be
do that.
honest.
True.
And then one thing that I did read was that she almost disclaimer.
It's like once or twice, I think.
Also try.
Yeah.
What I read was Jeffrey Dahmer's mother, Joyce Flint, divorced her ex-husband, Lionel, and moved to Fresno right after before his crime took place. Now, it was said that he was 18 at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and he made a decision to stay with the father.
And then David went
And
with the
David
mom,
The
huh?
mom.
went with the
In
mom.
Fresno.
Yeah, for a while. But there's another thing that I did find out was that Jeffrey Dahmer passed away. The mom wanted his brain to be taken to Fresno State for
To be
observation,
researched,
to be
huh?
researched. Yeah,
So you're telling me they did research on his brain right now?
They
No,
tried.
no, no, no. They tried.
they tried because mom was fighting to get his brain over here to Fresno.
Yeah, and I guess the courts decided to have it cremated or something like
Yeah,
that.
cremated because the dad wanted that to happen. He didn't want his brain to be tested.
So basically, if Jeffrey Dahmer decided to live with his mother, that mean the crime would have took place here?
It will probably happen here.
Allegedly.
Allegedly,
Allegedly.
yeah.
For Fresno, we're known for bad things already as it is.
Mhm.
Not just locally, but I feel like globally, and especially in the United States, we're already on the map. But
Oh.
we're already there. But
Now, do you guys know the location of her where she stayed at in Fresno?
I want to say, well, because it was a small apartment.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it was. Do you know where Nissan Palm is at? Nissan
Yeah,
Palm,
yeah.
around there, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
right there. And I guess the brother, because he moved over there, he had his own apartment, and he moved somewhere near Shepherd and Cedar.
But we don't know if it's true because he changed his name.
Yeah.
Well, I think he did have his name, but then eventually he moved out from Fresno.
So his name was, though before he changed it, it was David Dahmer.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That is wild. And the fact that nobody knew this, did you guys know this before the research?
Of course not. Like, I feel
didn't.
like we all knew about Jeffrey Dahmer. I mean, very known serial killer, but nothing that connects to Fresno, especially with, like Miguel said, how Fresno State wanted to do research on Jeffrey's
Very
brain.
crazy.
And that's not that far from here.
No, it's not.
Shoo. No, go Bulldogs.
And I do want to get this other information that give props to the mom because she actually advocated for an AIDS group here in Fresno.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Something about she founded the Living Room, which is a HIV community center in Fresno.
Kudos to her. So does that mean I can go pay her a visit or?
No, actually,
she's already
she passed away, not by her attempts, but it was.
I think it was her cancer.
Cancer or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so sad. I kind of heard you guys earlier. You said she attempted to hurt herself. Both of you guys kind of said that.
Yeah.
Do you know like how did that came to be, or how did it even happen?
Well, most likely it has to do with the fact that when she found out that her son was a serial killer, it probably affected her so much.
Like depressed, and
Like probably got depressed.
do you think she felt guilty because of the thing that was happening?
I'm pretty sure she felt like at fault. That's probably the reason why he is who he is. maybe that's the reason why he wanted to get his brain tested.
Just
Because because when she was over there, she was into drinking and drugs and all that
she was
stuff.
always medicated because she had a mental health issue. From what I saw in the movie was she medicated herself while she was pregnant with Dahmer, and she felt guilty somehow that maybe those medication kind of messed him up, when she was pregnant.
Oh, I've actually never seen the movie. Obviously,
No?
no. But knowing the name,
I mean,
comes
it's a
with
big
it.
story, even before the
Yeah.
Netflix movie that came out.
Evan Peters, he played the Jeffrey Dahmer, and he said that role messed him up. He went mentally, it took a toll on him.
Well, because for actors, you actually have to, like, some actors go really deep into their characters, so they do research stuff, but they also start to do mentality stuff off and on the set. Characteristics that they think these real life people
It's like
need to
taking
Yeah.
do.
another, like otra
like
persona.
trying to be in their shoes.
But back to Jeffrey Dahmer, mother, Joyce Flint. Since she did try to intentionally hurt herself, but those where she was in a garage somehow, and then she tried to like hurt herself in there. But then in another article I read that she tried to turn on the gas and did it to herself.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, maybe there was the two attempts, because
Yeah.
she tried to attempt twice.
Everything we talked about will be linked in the description box below, so don't forget to check it out.